I'm Professor Peloso, strategy guru and creator of Strategy in Action. Today is launch day for your Milestone project. You've been working on 3 specific questions, really exploring capabilities, yours, those around you, and looking at successes. I want you to make this a daily practice. So I want you to be really thinking about each of these and be building a portfolio that you can call on at any time. Here are a couple of tips. I call this my brain in a box. I have many versions of this box. I have filled, I suspect, about 10,000 notes, pieces of paper, scribbles, etc. I also use moleskin, so I have about 30 of these that I've filled. I use a digital pen now. I save things on EndNote, so I clip to EndNote, and I use an AI tool called Otter. So I'm constantly seeing things, thinking things. I don't want to lose sight of anything. I just want to make sure that I've got them. If I'm working on a project, I also have what I call a parking lot. So a good idea. I'm quite disciplined about putting that in a parking lot for later, so it doesn't distract me for now if I'm actually in what I call this mode, like getting stuff done as opposed to a broader thinking mode. So I encourage you, whatever way it works for you, to be really thinking about how you can collate and explore and keep these things. You never know when there's something that is going to be useful and powerful for you as you work on your Milestone project and all of your other projects as well. So these are the 2 templates that you've explored so far. Expand those, change them, turn them into whatever you want them to be, but start making that a constant practice as you move forward. So this is it. It's starting now. You have some foundational thoughts about capabilities, what's surrounding you, and it's time to go. This video is a little longer than previous ones and more tools for you to explore. However, there are separate videos for these that you can go and watch if you want to. The templates are all available as we go through, and I also encourage you just to keep exploring, have ideas. You might want to post a message on my YouTube comments page if you want to as well. So these are 5 key tools that I want you to be thinking about as we go ahead. I'm going to cover them very briefly now. I'll do a little more detail, and then there are more specific individual videos that you can go and watch. So the first one is about hunches. I just love the idea, rather than creating hypotheses or propositions or decision-making protocols to start with, just to let your brain be free and just do that kind of I wonder if kind of process. I call these hunches. I often get into quite direct arguments with people. They say, well, that's not a hunch, that's something else. To me, a hunch is just that almost fleeting thought, and it's that curiosity. It just pops into mind. Sometimes we hang on to it, sometimes we let it go. It's a spark, and it's really important. A slightly more structured tool, we call these rich pictures. It doesn't mean that you're an artist, that you have to create these amazing things, but just a way of collating ideas and putting them together. And over time, you'll start to see themes and patterns, and you'll actually see correlations or dissonance that you may not have using other kinds of processes. A third thing is a semi-structured process to move from what might be an ideal to what we currently have, and finding ways to move forward. So it's a semi-structured process. Typically it's a circular process, and it's really very powerful. Intentional change theory, it's called, by Richard Boyatzis and a team of other people. And then this sense-making tool about understanding people, insights, where we're at, where I'm at, where you're at, where our end users are at, etc. And then finally, what formally is called a jobs to be done tool, but to me it's a process of deeply understanding what you're trying to achieve with your Milestone project, what the end users of the Milestone project are. That could be you, your family, your organization, your team, or you might be a single-minded entrepreneur and you're the team. So we need to be able to get out of ourselves or out of the process and make it a little more structured.